Raiders set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Watson's going to come out throwing. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here we go, here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Off the play fake, Purdy. And he hauls in the interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stack. Practice 6. Practice 80. Warriors 17.
Working from the gun, Watson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On the set.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to the air, Watson. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's the Amador. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy on the play action. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. After was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Play action. It's Watson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. So we read the gift to McCaffrey. Jukes one defender. Reaches the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 28. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10. It's Watson. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Into the screen pass for Jenkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun hands off here for Jenkins. And he's taken down, and he's got it to the 29. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Browns a first.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go now. 6. Panther 60. Panther 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun, Watson. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Go! Viking 18.
Running for the marker on second. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
3rd down run from Jenkins. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Ready up.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Escapes the pocket. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Browns with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Purple East.
Watson looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy setting up that play action. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Jake? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again, following the sack. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. Finding Judy. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Watson now. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Escapes a defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
18 Cardinal, 8. Ready.
1st and goal, jump hits. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Throwing with a blitz on the way. We've got a screen to the running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
70 Timberwolves. Come on, come on.
Here's Watson. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. This will be caught by Watkins. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. His Final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking for his back, but it will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Red. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be zooming out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Viking 8-6.
From the gun, Judkins. And that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st down throw, Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
That is is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Go! Cougar 19! Bronco 80!
Throwing is Watson. Hits him on the out route. He goes out a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10 from the 41.
Come on, come on! Hit!
Watson to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
Here we go, set! Steady!
Handoff now to Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, here we go! 76!
To throw, here's Watson. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Running back sent in motion. From the 42. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Purdy on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers find the end zone for 6. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready?
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Watson on the play fake. Fits it through the middle. Jukes the defender. And they're on him to send him right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. It's Watson. And they get Jones. He was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready? Ready.
From the gun, Watson. Finds a man right side. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
19, start. Here we go. Bronco 80.
From the red zone now. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Panther 60.
They'll go, Judkins. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now try it right from McCaffrey. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
They'll come quite happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Purdy. He lets a heater go deep. Nope. They connect on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down, 49ers.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw by Purdy. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Still has room inside the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Catch is made in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get set. 21. Watch out.
Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead to 7. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Johnson on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Ready.
Working from the gun, Watson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready, set.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Down. Go.
First down throw, Watson. Called in by Njoku, left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. A sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
70, 70.
John Kidd's out the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
5-yard gain on the play.
They look to throw it. It's his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
And 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Second and 8 at the 49ers' 28-yard line.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. First and 10.
Here he is to throw. Caught in the goal line. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
Here we go, here we go. 60 each.
Here's Judkins on second down. And it's not over yet for no fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
Here we go.
Browns will line up for the
Hawk
2-point
70,
conversion.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Watson will throw. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs with limited time left. You got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout.
San Francisco.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First throw of overtime now. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Purdy on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And take him down right along the 30.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Play action now. Purdy bails out of the pocket quick. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
3rd down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
Get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 6. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.